everybody, it's Eva here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a brand new stop motion speed build. If you're confused about what that means, basically you are getting the very smooth viewpoint and transitions from stop motions combined with the best of speed builds where you can see the building process. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. For this week I decided to build a modern forest retreat which is nestled in the forest of Henford-on-Bagley. It is located on the park lot. I don't know what the name of that is, and it's a 50 by 40. It's perfectly like set in that hillside forest bit of Henford-on-Bagley, and I thought it would fit perfectly there. I've not built on this lot either, plus we're approaching autumn, which is my favorite season, and it's so cozy. So yeah, I just wanted to build something really cozy but modern at the same time, so that's the result. It's a 4-bed 2-bath, so it is quite big. It has a toddler room, it has 2 main bedrooms and 1 kids bedroom with some bunk beds. So yeah, there's a lot of room for a lot of Sims. And we have 2 bathrooms. And this is actually a residential, not a rental, but I mean, if you're building in the world of Outer Retreat, if you're putting it there, then you can make it into a rental if you want. But my concept was for it to be a residential build, so people actually live here. And there's so many little bits and bobs that I really love about this build, so I'm going to go into full detail in every single room. In the kitchen, first and foremost, I wanted to create a very specific cupboards look that we don't have in The Sims, which is basically like a closed white slim and long cupboard on top with a wooden shelf underneath that is enclosed but open, so open from the front, and you can basically put like clutter in so you can see the clutter. And we don't really have any cupboards or anything that works like that, so I was thinking I would really like to use the cupboards. Are they cupboards? They're like the hanging cupboards for clothes from Dream Home Decorator. I flipped them around with tool by 180 degrees and hid that weird clothing railing that we don't need in the kitchen in the overhead cupboard. So yeah, I created this kind of really, I don't know, I really like this combination of 2-tone cupboards. And especially you don't want everything to be open, you don't want everything to be closed. Like some things are meant to be on display and some things are meant to be put away, like all the ugly kitchen clutter that you don't want to be seen. So yeah, I decided to do this really cool cupboard layout and I really love it. It does do some weird stuff though if objects snap to it, because it's been turned around, they automatically rotate as well. So yeah, if you are planning to do this and you want to put like items on it, I recommend just raising them from underneath. So when you hold the mouse underneath the cupboard and not actually on the cupboard, and then raise them with the 9 key, that's the way to do it, so items don't do all this weird stuff. But yeah, I really like the look of them, and I also used a backsplash that I created using a wallpaper from the bowling pack. It's a chevron pattern, which I really like, and I think for backsplashes, I think we need backsplashes in The Sims. I don't like when a whole wall is covered in a pattern or something. I only want it to be the backsplash. So a while ago I made these paintings that are no CC, and they perfectly align as well, so you can place multiple of them and you don't really see the edges of them. So they are literally the perfect backsplashes, and you can download them in so many colors. I think I did like 12 minimum colors of these. So yeah, you can go download these on my gallery. My ID is evarotky, and yeah, you can place them in your game. And then there is one thing that I've been doing in the past couple of videos that I always failed to mention for some reason, because I really want more plants in The Sims, more like modern plants and simplistic plants. And there is this really good wall decoration from Dine Out, which is a plant that is literally, like I said, a wall decoration, and I like using it as a normal plant, which I do just by raising it up and not using it against a wall. And then I always use the debug item, the lip balm, so you can find that if you search for lip balm, which I rotate around with tool again and make it like a plant pot, and I love those plants. I think the texture on them is out of this world. I absolutely love it. Beats some of the newer packs genuinely in texture, and you know I am a texture addict, so that is a major thing to me when building. In the living room, I also came up with something new that I'm really proud of, which is kind of a fireplace. I've done built-in fireplaces many times before. It's always the same trick or a similar trick. This one's also built into a wall, which I did using a base game window for the living room so you can see into the fireplace. And then in the fireplace I used a sofa table, which is like it has like glowing fire in it, but it's not really a fire. It's like, I think it counts as a candle in the game. I don't know why, but yeah, that really gives off a really nice glow, and it's so beautiful, so I like using that for built-in fireplaces. And yeah, I lowered that down into the platform that I used, and yeah, that's basically the internal bit of the fireplace. And then to create a really interesting and modern mantelpiece and like front of the fireplace, I used another trick of mine that I always use. Eco Lifestyle has like a flower arrangement wall decoration that has a lovely backside in so many cool swatches, and I like turning that round and using the backside for walls or for stuff like this. The hood above an oven I've done before. Yeah, just things like that. It's a really good surface that you can use to create some depth with walls, especially because it has like, the white is very similar to some wall colors. So again, with the help of tool, I mean, what would I be without tool at this point? With the help of tool, I flipped some around, sized some up and down, and created this cool mantelpiece. And you can put like decorations on top because there's enough room to add some, you know, plants and pictures and whatnot. And I really love the look of it, actually. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And also in the living room, I opted for some colour. I actually went for some purple armchairs, which to me is a big step. I usually don't like too much color. That's just my personal preference. I've actually been reading a book about interior design by Frida Ramstead, and in that book she said something super interesting about like people who like color versus people who like muted tones in their designs. And it was like, if you really prefer muted colors in your interior, it could be that you are easily stimulated by things and you don't want to be overstimulated by having a really colorful home. Like, you need stuff that calms you down and doesn't overly need your attention and is, like I said, calming. And if you want a colourful home, maybe you're the opposite. Like, you maybe don't have a lifestyle that's super stimulating, so you want your home to be stimulating. I thought that was really cool, and I totally understand that. I am like that. I don't like being overstimulated by things, so yeah, I need a calm and muted home. But anyway, that was completely beside the story that I was going to say. Yeah, I did opt for some colour in this build. Also in the bedrooms, so I used some blue or like storm blue armchairs. They're all from Paranormal, and I have to say, like, the colours from Paranormal I can get on board with because they're more toned down in a way. They're not like bright pink, bright orange, you know, those like classic Sims colours that usually ship with packs, but they're actually like toned down, more muted colours than usually you'd expect from the Sims team. So I'm really enjoying that, and yeah, I thought, let's just make this a little bit more colourful. Not too much, but you know, a little bit. I have to slowly get out my comfort zone and try and use more colour. But I actually really do love the result. I really like how it warms up the space a little bit and doesn't make it too one-in-one. That same wall decoration trick that I did for the fireplace in the living room, I also did for the bathroom, because I really wanted to have like some built-in shelves, like built into the wall, and I decided to do some like side shelves for that. using those wall decorations from Eco again. Added some little clutter bits and bobs into that little wall decoration piece, and I just think I think we need more items like that. I've said so many times, I want more wall options. Like, I want to do half tile walls and built-in stuff into walls. I think that would be so cool, and would add just so much to The Sims and to the building by just in general. I think you could do so many cooler designs. So until then, we shall use tricks like this one. But yeah, I'm obsessed with it. Genuinely love these built-in shelves. I really hope you like the look of them too. Sometimes the lighting can be a bit off on them. I do try and make them as perfect as possible. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video in general anyway, and if you do, and if you like the build, and yeah, you like the stop motion speed build part, then please give this video a big thumbs up down below, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, because I'd love to see you all around. But enough waffling, let's move on to the exterior, because for the exterior I had this idea that I would use a who's surprised eco lifestyle decoration, which is like climbing vines in a wooden frame. I don't think it's a wall decoration, I think it's just a general decoration. And I really love the look of it, so I thought maybe I can make like a roof out of that on the terrace, so it's like a lot of green. I really wanted this place to be really green, and yeah, I decided to flip that round, size it up as well, so we've got 4 of those I think on the roof, and then I also added some to the sides just to make it kind of like a, you know, box of green in a way. And I really love how it looks. I didn't expect it to look that good when I first tried it. I was like, I don't expect much from this, but then I did it and it was, yeah, very cute, and I'm very happy about that. And yeah, in general, the exterior, I've used a lot of Snowy Escape wood swatches, like for the stairs, as well as the posts underneath of the foundation, and also columns. So these are all from Snowy Escape. I love that wood swatch. I've used that in so many of my builds before because it's just so gorgeous and so realistic, and I love the texture of it. And anyway, on those terraces there is so much room, so there's like a fireplace, there's a park bench, there's a barbecue, there's a table if you want to sit at the table rather than the park bench, and there's also like a lounge area where some Sims can chill and enjoy nature. For the surrounding lot, I decided to go very green, so there's not much color in the rest of the landscaping. I didn't really use any flowers or any plants that would add color, just because I thought it would stick out, and I didn't really want to take away from the building. I wanted the building to be like the main focus of this lot. But anyway, I am afraid we are getting closer to the end of the speed build / stop motion, and I really hope you enjoyed. Like I said, leave a like down below and also subscribe, and I can't wait to see you again next Wednesday with a brand new Sims 4 speed build. Bye!